Hey, gang. Not sure what happened with the live stream, but uh, I'm just a luddite when it comes to this stuff. I mean, I put my thumb in the wrong place and the screen goes blank. So, uh, just to reiterate what I was trying to say on the live stream, I want to thank each and every one of you that gave me so much support because of the last video that I did on the hard topic about alcoholism. Hopefully this video comes through a little better than the last one. But I'm still trying to figure out how to do a live stream properly so that it sticks. God, I don't know. I'm at a loss when it comes to that stuff. Anyhow, I just wanted to reach out and thank each and every one of you that gave me your support when it came to the alcohol side of things. I just wanted to step back into that and say thank you. I am now in the program of AA, and I will do whatever it takes to make sure that I no longer slip back into that. It's not an easy thing. This is not going to be an easy journey, but I am going to do it regardless because I need to. I need to for me, I need to for my family, I need to for my friends, I need to for myself be sober and no longer fall into the trap of alcoholism, because I have no power over it. I have absolutely no power over the alcohol. That first drink is the detriment for me, and probably for every other alcoholic out there. I don't know. I can't speak for them. I can only speak for myself. But for me, if I have that first drink, I'm done. I wake up in the morning or in the middle of the night in my chair, trying to figure out where the hell I am, and stumble my way back to my bedroom, and then try and get a good night's sleep, which is absolutely impossible. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. In all good faith, I just cannot take another drink. I don't want to die. I don't want to put that burden on my family. I don't want to put that burden on myself. I don't want to put that burden on my wife or any of you. This is something that is my road and my journey. But you know what? It has also been my choice all the way along the line, right? I've believed in a higher being for a long time. Ever since I was 16 years old, when I was heading into a ditch at 3 o'clock in the morning in my dad's truck, and I heard the words "not yet," because I was already passed out. And I came right back up on the road and had to talk to myself all the way home to get home. Thank goodness nothing was damaged in the truck. Thank God I didn't have to deal with any grief from my dad. But Pops would have kicked my ass from here to Kingdom Come, and then from Kingdom Come all the way back to Cucamonga to just make sure I got the point, you know. And yet here I am at my age, finally admitting that I'm unable to do this on my own. You guys gave me so much positive reinforcement when I brought up that first video. and then I faltered anyways. So on the 16th of August, the Saturday, it was supposed to be 114 days since my doctor had diagnosed me. I made it 89 days, and then I crashed. And when I crashed hard, because in the next 3 weeks, out of my shed, I pulled out 3 of those humongous black garbage bags full of 60-ounce bottles of booze. Empties. All vodka. No mix. Just vodka and ice. And I gave them to my neighbor, who collects them and takes them to the recycle bin, or takes them to the recycle company and gets the money for it, and then she puts that money towards rescuing stray cats and getting them all spayed and neutered, and trying to save a little bit of the neighborhood, which is a good thing. But you have to also realize that where I am up here is not a good place either, because on this side I have an alcoholic and a drug addict, and on this side I have an alcoholic and a drug addict as neighbors. Both sides of me, right? Both sides of me. Both of them can get violent. Both of them can get out of control. The guy on this side of me was going to try and come over his back fence and try and intimidate the hell out of me, or maybe beat me up, I don't know. But you know what? What shook him up the most was that he ripped the top off of his fence, and he didn't know what to do, because all of a sudden there's screws sticking up everywhere. And then he realized by looking at my hat that I'm American. And it was like all of a sudden, oh, sorry sir, sorry sir, sorry sir. Well, you know what? All I could say to him, I looked at him square in the face and I said, you have a nice day. And then I walked in the house, I had my lunch, and I took my dog for a walk, and we were quite happy and content. But if he would have come over that fence, I can guarantee you one thing. He wouldn't have been met with some weak-ass son of a gun that was going to let himself get beat up because I had something in my pocket that wasn't going to allow that. You know? And he didn't quite realize that. And I think when he started calling the landlords around here and going, blah, 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 you know, this, and they told him, shut the hell up and stop bitching and complaining because you're a new person in this area and you have no right. He walked past my cameras up front and he called me a dink. If that's all he can come up with, you know what? I've been called better and worse by a whole lot of other people. Oh, you're a dink. That's all he could come up with. But the guy's always, 99% of the time, in altered states. I wasn't willing to go that far. There's no bloody way I'm going that far. I know I have a problem. I know I have an illness that I'm going to be working on. But you know what? This guy and that guy, there's no help for them because they don't want the help. Both of them. Their mothers passed away and left them both their houses. And you know what? Fine and dandy. Who am I to say anything? But you know what? If they can't be good members of the community, then they should just move and find a place where they fit in and sell, because they don't belong here. I'm trying to sell this place and get everything squared away so I can get home, you know, get home to my wife. And these two idiots are doing nothing but dragging that down because nobody wants to live next to them. And here I am stuck between the two of them. So I have a choice to make. Either I stick it out, keep the place, and drive them both nuts so that they both decide they're going to move, or I sell the place for whatever I can get for it and just get the heck out of Dodge. You know, excuse me. I do have one vice left. It may not be alcohol, but it is a stupid stick, and that's what I'm going to call it. I quit smoking for almost 12 years. And then all of this shit started happening, and I just said, oh, hell with it. And I lit one up, and it's been a detriment to me ever since, because now I just want to get away from it. But getting rid of the alcohol first is the priority. Yeah. I no longer drink. I cannot anymore drink because I have no control over it. After that first drink, I'm done. And it'll take whatever it takes. And I've gone through a 26-ounce bottle, I've gone through a 40-ounce bottle, I've gone through a 60-ounce bottle in a night. And I just can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. My doctor told me my liver levels, my liver enzymes were all out of whack, and I needed to stop. That's why I quit the first time around. And I lasted, 86 days, I think it was. I got it marked on the calendar. And Saturday, the 16th, was supposed to be day 114. Well, it actually ended up being day 0. And my first day of sobriety was the 17th, which was a Sunday. 17th of August, 2025. I've been going to meetings now every chance I get, because there's no way I want to fall back and falter. I almost did the other night. I almost did tonight. And one of the fellas from the group that I went to see today for the meeting called me at about 7 p.m. and I was just about ready to get in the truck and go over to the liquor store and go and buy a bottle. And that phone call turned me around. So, yeah, I'm not doing it tonight. I'm not going to do it tomorrow either, so I say. But I'm working on this, and there's no way I'm going back to that lifestyle. There's no way I'm going back to that crazy ass debauchery that I was living in. It's just, I can't. And for all of you that gave me such a boost after that last video, the onus now is on me, because it's nobody else's fault but my own if I fall. And it's nobody else's fault but mine until I pick myself back up. And by God, as God is my witness, I am not going back to that. So I just wanted to reach out and let you guys know I heard what you said. I listened to what you said. And I thank you for what you said, because you gave me that strength to make that first phone call. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you with all my heart and soul, because you are you. Not because of anything else, just because you are you. And good Lord willing, I'll keep on going and keep going on this stretch and make sure that this lasts me the rest of my life without alcohol, so that I can keep finding my sobriety and keep it in check. God bless each and every one of you. Take care of yourselves. Keep your heads on a swivel. Be safe, especially this weekend. because all of the crazy crap that's going on down here is just beyond our control, and none of us knows why. But if we stick together and we stay safe together and keep our heads on a swivel, we'll be okay. Remember, we're preppers. We look out for stuff like that. We look out for each other, and we can get through this. God bless each and every one of you. Prep Rebel Actual out.